Hi, this is Lisa from Lookin Rubber Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very cute pop-out card. So I have two different kind of pattern and I'm going to show you how to create them step by step. We're going to use this You Look at Me stamp set and matching die set. This combo is our December special. We offer very good deal. Make sure you check our website for click under the December special and you will see all the promotion that's available on our website. Okay, before we start our last tutorial in 2019, I am going to talk a little bit about our 2019 lookin stamping cruises leaving from Tampa in February. This is a preview to show you what are we doing on board, and we still have 8 spots available. Hoping you can join us. Before we start our last tutorial in 2018, I would like to talk a little bit about our stamping cruise that leaving from Tampa in 2019. We are going to Caribbean. So we are offer 4 classes on board and 4 make and take. So it means that you will end up to have a 16 different projects that you will learn 16 different kind of technique. And also we are doing card swap, and everybody signed up or onboard activity will receive a box of lookin 60 color markers set for free. If you already have our markers, we will give you $69.99 credit to shopping lookin rubber stamp product. Stamping cruise is all about fun. When it's open sea, we keep you busy. When we dock, you go do your fun stuff. So this is our first class. The first class we are teaching you 3 different kind of technique. Those are the preview. Just a quick look. We are using lookin 2019's new product to working on our classes on board. So just a quick look. This is our second classes, and I promise every classes you will learn something new. So this is our third classes. 3 different kind of technique, the shaker card, and this is awesome. You want to learn how to make this one. It's very easy. All the material are included. This is our 4th class. We are using our new product. Also 3 different kind of techniques, 3 kind of different designs. We are offer 4 different kind of make and take on board. So when the cruise dock, we are doing the make and take is from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. If you can make it, you come to make your make and take product and you go have fun. If you cannot make it to the make and take, we will make and then you come to take. Okay, so you know the best part of a lookin stamping cruise is we will do all the hard work. We will prepare everything. You don't have to bring nothing. I mean nothing. You don't have to bring the scissors. You don't have to bring the tape. You don't have to bring any craft material. We provide everything that you need. You just come here and have fun. I know you want to join us, but for lookin's customer, if you can't join us, don't worry. After our cruise, we will post all 16 projects on our website. We will show you the technique that we are using on board, so you can still catch up and try to be part of our cruising. And then you can use markers, watercolor, jobber, anything you like, just to color your image and die cut it. So in this tutorial, I am not going to repeat the same technique to show you how to coloring. So just stamp and coloring. That's it. Okay, so let's start with the first single one. And then I'm going to show you how to do the group one. They are pretty much similar, but you just have to follow exactly the same measurement. Otherwise, they will not slice very smoothly. So just pay attention to the detail. So you in the first card, I use our happiness background with multicolor impact to stamp it to do my front page. But also you can use any pattern paper like a Christmas one. You can create a very cute one too. So this set you can make a birthday card, Christmas card, thank you card, any kind of card you like. And then please check the button. I always give you the measurement, what size of this card. The yellow paper and the pattern paper, they will all have a size on the button. So to be able to use a slice card, to make a slice card is very easy. The important thing is this H card. So I think this is 2 inches by 4. So but just double check the particular size. We have to make a H shape. We are going to use a punch. If you have a punch, that make easier. If you don't have a punch, just use a craft knife. So what I do is I always find the center of this card and I use my square punch to punch here and punch the other side. So that's how we create this H-shaped card. So this H-shaped card is going to be our sliding card. And how we're going to slide it? So we're going to use this Ziploc plastic bag. So you can trimming it. This is around like a 1 inch wide. So we are going to just use the Ziploc bag and trimming it and then make a loop like that. So when you make a loop, when you put your card on top of this H-shaped card, this is like 3 inches. So when you make a loop, make sure your loop is more than 3 inches. Give some room to slice. Okay, so we are going to just kind of bend over this H-shaped card and make sure your plastic loop is right in the middle. And then try to use your finger, try to make sure they turn because this is going to be our slider. So I have my insert card ready and I also color my draft already. So in this tutorial, we're not going to show you how to color, how to die cut. It's very easy. You can use a watercolor, markers, stubber, anything. Check Local King online DVD library. We have a lot of different kind of technique to show you how to use how to coloring. Okay, so this is my draft. That's going to be my front, and it is my insert card. That's going to be my back. Okay, and I put a double side tape in the bottom of this plastic loop. So on the front, I put on the bottom. When you flip over on the back, I put on the top. Okay, and after I remove the backing of my double side tape, we kind of give a test run to make sure they slice nicely. And in this tutorial, you got to follow the measurement because a little bit more, a little bit less, it won't slice smoothly. So make sure you just check on the right side of the screen. There's always measurement. You can change the image, but for the size of the cardstock, you got to stay with the one I provide. Okay, after you finish your slider, make sure you slide nicely and smoothly. And then we are going to put your card on top of your main card. Make sure it's in the center. And then we're going to use the invisible tape or just regular tape. Tape your H card. And then make sure when you tape your H card, is only tape the H card. Your tape cannot touch the backing, the slider backing card. You cannot touch your draft, just the H card. Okay, remember this is your H card, just the side of the H card, the both sides. Because they are inside, so it doesn't matter if the tape looks, not really professional, you don't have invisible tape, you can just use regular tape, they will work just fine. The point is just make sure they secure your H card. Remember that H card? So now after we secure the H card, give a test ride before we seal the front page. So make sure your draft is pop out smoothly. And then we are going to just tape it the front, and that's your pop-out card. So what I did is I put a little ball here. I put a little party hat here that make a very, very cute pop-out card. Okay, for our group slide car, it's pretty much the same. The only thing that you have to remember is that I'm going to explain to you. So what I did is that I just put my 3 characters on a heart shape. You do need something to support the back because all the image, the character, the edge is not like smooth. If you don't have this backing, when you slice it, they will cut with your main car. So make sure you can use a heart shape, you can use a rectangle, anything you like. So the basic car, this is a 5.50 by 1/4. So that's our cover car. And we have our pattern paper, or you can stamp your image anything you like. For the insert, this one, so just check the right side of the screen for exactly the size. And this one, and then we need to create the H-shaped card again. So for the H-shaped card, I use a little bit thicker cardstock to support this image. If your paper is too thin, when you slide it, they will not slide smoothly. And then we also need a Ziploc bag. The Ziploc bag is, I think it's 3 inches or 3.5 inches. A little bit more, a little bit less, it's okay. So this one, I already did some drawing with a pencil. It's 1/2 inches, 1/3 or 1/4. And then we are going to use our square punch. If you don't have square punch, just use a craft knife. They will do exactly the same job. So you don't have to have exactly the same thing the tool I have. Just when you have this punch, just make your job a little bit easier. So just repeat 3-4 times, and then that's how I create my H-shaped car. And this H-shaped car is the main reason help you to slide. So I already used this Ziploc bag and I taped it. Remember, give a little bit gap between your like here if it's 3 inches, your slider, your loop has to be a little bit more, so that way they can slice nice and smoothly. So kind of bend over a little bit your H-shaped car. Whoop, like this one, I give it too much gap, so I'm going to fix it. I think just 1/4 inches more is good enough. This is too loose. Okay, so this is after fixed. It's much smoother. It's not too much gap between. So that's what we want. So I did like 3 inches. So you have a room, you can do like a 3.5. Just make 3.5. That will do. Okay, so next step again, we're going to use, I put the double side tape on my plastic loop. For the front, you're going to put on the bottom. For the back, you're going to put on the top. And then you're going to remove your tape, put your character and your insert glue on top of this H card. Okay, so I put my character in the front and then I put my insert in the back. This card, I had a little bit trouble in the beginning. I had to make a prototype because they don't slide very smoothly. And I realized I made a mistake, and I hope I'm going to share with you that you don't have to make the same mistake that I did. First of all, your main image, it cannot be wider than this H card. Same as your backing. If your image is wider than this H card, the backing, this insert is wider than your H card. When you slide it, they will cut with this card, so they won't slice nicely. So you have to make sure this your front image is stay inside H card. Your backing is also stay inside H card. And then when you put on top, and then when you tape it, your H card on your main card, and make sure your tape is only taped the H card. You cannot tape your front, or you cannot tape your back. If any tape touch your front or touch your back, they won't slide. Okay, this is what look like inside before I seal the front, and I put the invisible tape or regular tape. It doesn't really matter, and it's not double-sided tape. Just tape your white H card here, and then make sure your insert is not touch any tape. Okay, so right side, left side. When you tape it, you can kind of left in your front card. It doesn't matter. So before you seal it, make sure they slice nicely. And then what I did is I just used some pattern paper and I just seal it, and that's look like that. So you can use a circle puncher to punch your button, and you can do it with it or without it. It all looks nice. And then I put a party hat on top of all these three animals. It's so cute. So I hope you like this tutorial. This is our last tutorial in 2018, and I hope you enjoy it. And make sure you check our website for December special promotion. They are great deal. They are running until the end of December. And make sure you check our website for cruise, for Stampin' Cruise or cruise. We still have 8 spots available, and we promise you're going to have a great time on board. Thank you for watching our tutorial, and I'm going to see you in 2019 Local King Rubber Stamp. We wish you have a wonderful holiday. See you next time.